Good morning, Totem Collective. Today we are going to do a reading that is called, Are you a light worker? What kind of light worker are you? What is your purpose? What is in your soul? What are you being called to do? What do your totems want to tell you? Let's pick up the cards and let's do a path. Let's see where you come from and where you are going to. And again, let's see 3 levels of wisdom. Let's do your little path, past, present, future. Let's do it at mental level, at physical level, and spiritual level. Mental level. In your past, how did you think? Crow, you believe in magic. You are a healer. You have healing abilities. The crow is the distance healer, the person who sends and receives healing from the distance, from the far away, from the cosmic energies. Today, you have learned to tap into your rhythm. You have decided who you wanted to be. You have tapped into the rhythms of the Mother Earth for you, and you are able to work with Mother Earth at this level. You are a very high spiritual level soul. And where you are going is a knowledge of herbs. The badger is an animal that lives burrowed in a cave, in a small cave, and the Native Americans believe that because it's always in touch with the roots of the trees, is knower of herbs. And I myself have that in my inner child. And when I started to take herbal teas and understand a little bit of herbs, I kind of harmonized your vibrational body. And so what's happening here is that you've learned to get into a sustainable rhythm. You believe in magic. Magic works with you. You've learned to tap into who you are. And you are now expanding or harmonizing or integrating what is Mother Earth's voice for you so that you can be grounded. So mentally, you know this clearly, and that's what you are doing. But let's see physically if it is working. Yes, it is working, because your sea turtle is saying to you that with magic you learned to transform from a normal turtle, which walks very, very slowly, to a sea turtle that has evolved, is flaps, so it swims, which is a much easier environment to move through. So that was your past, and in your present, you have a lot of resources. You are a very resourceful person, physically as well. You know when you're feeling energies, you know how to digest those energies, you know how to keep still and integrate them and extract the message from these energies. And you are going, physically speaking, you're becoming stronger, because the moose is a very strong animal. And look at the antlers, are huge. So all this harmonizing of your mind and body is creating a channel and receptivity and inner knowing. You are becoming that what you wanted. You started with a little seed of magic, and now you are evolving yourself into a colossal channel that the universe can, if it's not already using, in order to help the children of the earth with the ascension voyage, with the transmutation, with the rise of frequencies on the earth. Now, spiritually, I have to tell you, these 3 cards were upside down. I'm not worried, because what I think you've done is cementing your mind, cementing your body, but sometimes you have gaps in the faith that you can summon. So the hummingbird was upside down. It's telling you that you need to still do work. That was in your past. In your past, there still needs work spiritually so that the work became consistent. Let's see now in your present. Okay, so your swan was also upside down, which means you still haven't summoned that belief that you are protected. The universe wants your best. What you want wants you. There is a reason why you want something. The universe is coming to meet you halfway. All these beliefs, because these two are birds, they're flying animals. So they're asking you, or your totems are telling you, you can spread your wings. I mean, the swan's wingspan is massive. So let's see, spiritually, your future, where are you going? If you can, do the same process that you have done for your mind and your body spiritually. You may have to go to a meditation center or with a group, or find a way to anchor these spiritual energies that are ever so subtle and we cannot always touch them. And I think that is the problem that you are encountering. And so what he's saying to you is that in your future spiritually, when you manage to settle your spiritual energies and learn to work with them at a more efficient way, in a way that is more joyful, less painful, less heavy, less, I'm fidgeting, I don't want to sit, I don't want to stay, I want to move, I want to go. The universe is asking you, your totems are asking you, you need to do a massive clearance. You need to let go of quite a few things. What things are, let me move the cards a little bit. What things do I have to cleanse? Because it's spiritual and it comes from your higher self. But you know that you have success because you have learned to work, you have strategies in place, you know how to do it. You just need to apply that to your spiritual self. So what does that mean? Let me put an example. I am a polyglot. So when you translate one language to another, you don't just translate literally. You translate the meaning of one language into the other, the way that works in the other language. Because if you translate literally, you are using the patterns and rhythms of the original language to express something in the second language. So you actually translate the essence of the communication. You don't translate the words per se. So I think what's been difficult for you is that you have a system mentally and physically, but spiritually it hasn't taken root yet, so you feel a bit wobbly. So this is why this cleansing is asking you that there are some patterns that you may need to change. There are some ideas, some ways, some processes that are not 100% working for you, but when you do, you will get into the joy of your hummingbird, and you will get into the magnificence and beauty of the complete achievement of your potential, which is the swan. So think about it. If you have a question, write it down in the question box. We will continue with the readings. So if you are tuned into the channel, maybe this is a subject for my next reading, spiritual tools that the totems advise us to follow, or something like that. But in any case, thank you for your attention. I would like to ask you that if you like the reading and you like the channel, to subscribe, to share it, and to like it. And in the meantime, see you next time. Thank you.